Solinus, foaled the 18th of February 1975, was a British-bred, Irish-trained thoroughbred racehorse and sire. A specialist sprinter, he won 8 races over 5 and 6 furlongs in a 10-race career which lasted from June 1977 until October 1978. As a 2-year-old, he won 3 of his 4 races, including the Coventry Stakes in England and the Anglesey Stakes in Ireland. In the following year, he was the dominant sprinter in the British Isles, winning the Ballyogan Stakes, King's Stand Stakes, July Cup, and William Hill Sprint Championship. He was then retired to stud but died a year later. Background: Solinus was a strong, lengthy, good-looking bay horse with a large white snip and white socks on his hind feet, bred by Len Hall at his stud near Rugby in Warwickshire. He was the best horse sired by Comedy Star, an American-bred stallion who raced in England, producing his best effort when finishing second to Brigadier Gerard in the Washington Singer Stakes. Solinus was the third foal of Corsten's Pride, an outstanding filly who won 9 of her 10 races and had previously produced the Coventry Stakes winner Corsten's Clown. Also by Comedy Star, Solinus was sent to the United States and was consigned to the Saratoga yearling sales, where he was bought for $75,000 by representatives of California businessman Danny Schwartz. Solinus was returned to Europe and sent into training with Vincent O'Brien at Ballyogan in County Kildare. Racing career: 1977, 2-year-old season. Solinus began his racing career in a maiden race over 5 furlongs in early June. He started the odds-on favourite and won by 8 lengths. Later in the month he was sent to England and moved up in class for the Group 3 Coventry Stakes over 6 furlongs at Royal Ascot. Ridden by Lester Piggott, he started the 7 quarters favourite and won by 3 lengths from Sharp and Your Eye, having taken the lead shortly after halfway. Solinus did not reappear until late August, when he started 4/9 favourite for the Anglesey Stakes at the Curragh, in which he was opposed by the Railway Stakes winner Thunner. He won very easily by 6 lengths from MB Twist. In September, Solinus went back to England to contest the Champagne Stakes at Doncaster Racecourse. He took the lead and quickened 2 furlongs from the finish, but was overtaken in the closing stages and beaten 3/4 of a length by Sexton Blake. Piggott expressed the view that the 7-furlong distance was too short for the colt. 1978, 3-year-old season. Despite Piggott's opinion, Solinus was campaigned exclusively at sprint distances in 1978. He made his first appearance in the Group 3 Ballyogan Stakes at Leopardstown Racecourse in early June and started second favourite behind the 4-year-old Ballad Rock. Ridden by Tommy Murphy, Solinus disputed the lead from the start and won by a head from Ballad Rock. 3 weeks later, Solinus was moved up in class for the Group 1 King's Stand Stakes over 5 furlongs at Royal Ascot, in which he was ridden by Piggott and started the 4/6 favourite. He took the lead soon after the start and drew away from the field in the final furlong to win by 4 lengths from the Temple Stakes winner Ocelite. On his next appearance, Solinus started 4/7 favourite for the Group 1 July Cup over 6 furlongs at Newmarket Racecourse, in what Timeform described as the best sprint race run in England that year. He took the lead after a furlong, turned back the challenge of Double Form, and held off the late run of the French-trained filly Sanatki to win by a neck at York Racecourse in August. Solinus started the 1/2 favourite for the Group 2 William Hill Sprint Championship over 5 furlongs. He raced lazily, following the filly Smarten Up before taking the lead a furlong from the finish and winning by 1.5 lengths. Solinus returned to Ireland in September for the Airlie, Coolmore, Castlehyde Championships over 6 furlongs at the Curragh. Despite rumours that he had sustained an injury a day earlier, he started favourite and won easily by 3 lengths from Spence Bay. In October, Solinus was sent to France for the Prix de l'Abbé over 1,000 metres at Longchamp Racecourse. He started the 6/10 favourite despite an unfavourable draw, but was beaten 3 lengths by the 2-year-old French filly Siggy. Assessment. In the Irish Free Handicap for 1977, Solinus was rated the second best colt of his generation, £5 behind his stable companion Try My Best. The independent Timeform organisation gave Solinus a rating of 124, £6 behind the champion Try My Best. In the following year, Solinus was rated on 130 by Timeform, who named him the best sprinter of the year. The international classification placed him 8th among the 3-year-old colts of 1978, £7 below Isle de Bourbon. Vincent O'Brien described Solinus as the fastest sprinter he had ever trained. Stud record. Solinus was retired from racing and became a breeding stallion at the Longfield stud in County Tipperary, having been valued at £800,000 for syndication. He died after a single season at stud, with the best of his offspring being the filly Henry's Secret, who finished second in the Princess Margaret Stakes and was rated 108 by Timeform in 1982. Pedigree.